I'm Karen, and I'm a yarn addict. This is my channel, and I am Karen, and I am a yarn addict. So how are y'all doing today? I'm doing this video to give y'all a little update on what's going on in my world. We've got a good friend that has a business. He builds all of these retaining walls around here in Georgia, around the Atlanta area. He does a lot, like for a lot of the fast food places. Chick-fil-A's done several and things like that. And he's bought a truck, and it's out in Medford, Oregon. So we're flying to Medford, Oregon to pick up his truck tomorrow. And we're going to drive it back to Georgia. But in the meantime, we're going to do a little sightseeing. Because Mr. Knott and I flew to the West Coast back in 1983. And we have not been out that way since then. And we've always wanted to see, we're going to come across the top part of Nevada, Utah, Nebraska. I'm not sure in Nebraska if we're going to cut down through Colorado or go on out a piece and come down through Missouri and have to stop at the first of the week to let them put a bed on the back of this truck. So we'll be around St. Louis there for a day or two, and then we'll be coming home. So I'm going to do my best to try to do a couple of videos while we're out that way, but not knowing exactly what our schedule is and what's going to be going on out through there, I don't know exactly what all I'm going to be able to do. So I was going to let y'all know, excuse me, I feel like I got stuff on my mouth. I was going to let y'all know what was going on. I did go to the doctor today. And, of course, tests. They're going to do several blood work. And I've got to have one of the medications I take for my heart. I have to do a pulmonary function test for my lungs every year. And I haven't done that this year. I wonder why, because this has nothing to do with how things that have been going on, but he wants all this done too, and he wants another stress test. He really doesn't feel like it's he doesn't feel like it's my heart that much, because all of the tests that they run all the time where they keep up with my defibrillator pacemaker thing is all of the rhythms and all of my heart's been fine. So he just doesn't know whether something else is going on, and when all this happens, if it's making my blood pressure shoot up, or if my blood pressure is going up and making all of this other stuff happen. So anyway, when I get back, we'll start blood tests and all these other good tests. So that's an update on my health and what's going on there. I am going to show y'all one thing I've been working on. It's growing. This is my, what was going to be kind of a bedspread type, whatever, cover for my king size bed. And it may still turn out to be that when it grows up, but it may stop and just decide to be a shawl. So I'm just in the deciding stages what I want to do with that. And what I'm making this out of is 6 different colors. Well, y'all can see that. 6 different colors of the Kobu yarn, which is a cotton bamboo. Let me make sure. Yes, 50% cotton and 50% rayon from bamboo. I thought I was right about that, but I wanted to double check myself. They're 100-gram cakes and they have 232 yards in them. And yes, as with a lot of bamboos that I've worked with, these split some. You just have to crochet and be careful. That doesn't always stop it, but I guess after crocheting, after I made those 2 shawls with the cotton cakes of yarn that have like the 4 threads with them, I guess after crocheting with those and being real careful to make sure, you know, I got all 4 strands in there, I guess the True Boo and then this Kobu has not been so bad for me. I mean, I enjoy working with it. So I'm using, like I said, 6 different colors. I'm using the silver. I'm using the magenta, the mauve, the plain pink, and there's a difference. They have a pale pink and a pink. So I started out with the pale pink on it and saw that it was just too light. So, I'll do one more. This one's about gone. The ice blue, I love this color. Well, I love all of them, but I really love this. I guess this color is why I started. Well, I saw some Kobu in Walmart almost whenever it first came out. It's been over a year now, and I started picking up the pinks, the pale pinks, and the white and a tan, because that was the only colors they had at my Walmart. So I started buying those, and then I started ordering them. And Joann's had a sale on, months and months ago. And I bought up several of them, and this color was one of them, and I just fell in love with it. I'd bought one before that, and I fell in love with it. And then the last color is this green, and it is, I don't know, Li Ching. I was going to see if I could find out exactly. Lichen. I don't know. Not going to try it. But see, I'm starting over. This is the color I started with, the silver, and went to the ice blue, and then I'm working on this green. And after that, I will go to the mauve, to the pink, to the magenta. And I just love it, y'all. I love it. So, I think, well, I know I told everybody on the live Monday about it. And I don't know, I don't really remember what all I told y'all the last video I did. But I've had a couple of small orders of yarn to come in the last day or two. And I will get all that together when I get back and show all of it to all of y'all. And I will be seeing you. I won't go completely off grid. I just don't know how much and what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do my best to take these 3 skeins of cotton with me. And I hope one night while we're in a room, I can do the comparison then. I'm not sure when, but I think I can stuff them in my suitcase. Because I've got to take some yarn with me because I've got to crochet. Mr. Knott said, "You're just going to be sitting over there crocheting, aren't you?" I said, "Well, part of the way." I said, "But there's a lot of pretty country out through there that I really, really want to see." So I said, I won't, be totally crocheting, but I said at night, sitting in a room with you, yes, I'll be crocheting. So he was like, okay. But that's about all I've got going on for now. I guess that's a pretty good bit. I had started something with this terry spun yarn, and it's in this gray and white and pink, but I don't have to rip that out. I was doing something real plain and simple, and somewhere I got off with one row went in and one row went out, and after that it looked ridiculous. So as much as I hate to frog anything, I'm fixing to have to frog a piece about that much. Because it got to the point of there wasn't no salvaging it. After another row or two, I said, that's not going to work. Hopefully I can go back down to where I started my double crochets. I'd been doing half double crochets and was doing fine, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. And I do have a rug going on, and I've got another shawl. Oh yeah, I want to make the shawl for Z's, and I may pick out the yarn I want and carry that with me, because I've got to have enough to do. Of course, the Medford, Oregon has a Hobby Lobby close to the airport. I told Mr. Knott we were stopping in Hobby Lobby first thing. He said, are you crazy? I said, no, I've never been to a Hobby Lobby in Oregon. Why wouldn't I want to go? So anyway, I'm sure there'll be a lot of those discussions going down the road, where we're going to stop and where we're not going to stop. But we're going to have a good time. We haven't been able to get out together in several years now, so just to be out on the road like that, it's been quite a while. But I'm going to let y'all go. And y'all, I have my Facebook group. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, please come on over and join. I also have Instagram and Twitter, and they're all linked below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do if you like this kind of stuff. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And y'all know I love you. I'll be thinking about you while I'm out on the road. I always do. You'll be in my prayers and you'll be in my thoughts. And I love you dearly, but the main thing you gotta do, always, every time, y'all out there, keep coming back, because I'm gonna be here. I may not be here the next time I do a video, but I'll be in front of the camera. I love y'all. See ya.